Hello and welcome back to another Baldur's Gate 3 guide with showing you the way, and today we are looking at how to steal the Idol of Silvanus for Moll, without causing any problems with the druids or the tieflings. Warning, this video contains mini Act 1 spoilers. As always, remember to like, comment and subscribe for more, and you can find me over on Twitch as well 4 times a week. For the purposes of this guide, we are playing on balanced mode, but I have recently done all of this on my honor run, and have the ring reward to prove it. That's right, you get one of the best rings in the game for pulling this off. Many people probably managed to miss this quest entirely, so this guide includes how to find Moll in the first place. Do feel free to skip ahead if you already have the quest. The best way to get to Moll is to help the children. One of these encounters is dependent on Aradin's party staying in the grove, so if you diffuse the tension and they stick around, then there is an extra child to help for you. If not, don't worry, you can still get the quest. While you make your way through the grove, you'll come across a kid called Donnie. Just walk on past or you risk scaring him off, and he comes in handy later if you can't fit through small holes. A little further down the road, you will come across Mattis peddling some rings. Just go through the process with their salesmanship, and yes, this is a con, but you've just got to let it happen up until you notice. There is a chance you fail the perception checks, but if you do, you can either reload or roll with it. The important thing is to just be nice to the kids here. Moll is always watching. Next up, have your conversation with the druids guarding the stairs, and just mention the goblins and your heroics and you'll be let in. Korga wants to see you, and that happens to be where the next child is. Head to the right, through the door, and be ready for some diplomacy. Arabella has been caught doing exactly what you watched this video to learn, and as such, Korga is none too pleased. The main thing is to save Arabella, convincing Korga to let her go, but non-violently, or you may just get everyone in the grove killed. There are many options here depending on your class, but as long as you get Arabella out of there without incident, then you're good. Now we have the most important child to help. Back at the stairs, and you may need to move your camera to see it, there is another path out of the grove to explore. Follow this road a short way, and you will get an autosave. You may need it. Murkon is stood down at the beach, entranced by a mysterious singing. If you guessed harpies, you would be right. It is time to fight for all your lives while resisting the luring melodies. This fight is easier if you make it to level 4 first, but you can do it at level 3. The real task is to kill all the harpies without letting Murkon die. But thankfully, for the most part, the harpies will focus on your party. This fight can go either way very easily based on your saving throws, as the harpies do much more damage to a lured character, as well as you losing their turns. If you are on standard modes, save scum as necessary. If you are on an honor run, may the odds be ever in your favor. Once you save Murkon, it's important to be very nice and to say nothing scary, or Murkon will run off screaming. If you are gentle, however, Murkon will give you a password to Moll's hideout. The last child is only in trouble if Aradin's party stuck around, so if they did, you want to head on over to the other side of the grove and talk to Aradin. And when you are done, you'll notice that Barth is missing, and so is Melly. Head straight up here to find them arguing, and if you defend Melly from Barth and let them keep the locket, You've done this mini encounter correctly. Now it's time to talk to Donnie. Use the password from Murkon and Donnie will show you the door and you can head in to the hideout at will. Go talk to Moll and she will thank you for helping out her crew, but keep an eye out for the option to ask Moll if they need any more help. Once they start talking about stealing the idol, tell them that you're in, and you have the quest. So, Moll's quest in hand, now you need a way to actually steal the idol without causing absolute mayhem in the Grove. There is only really one sequence of events that will get you in the right position to do this, and you do need to do it before you tackle the goblin problem. Note, you do need the quest from Moll before you take these steps, or it will no longer be available. Back in Korga's Sanctuary is something you need to grab, and you need to do it Kenku sneaky. Head through the room on the left, to the back, and up into a little secret space with Korga's chest hidden in it. Remember to be aware of line of sight and to use stealth. And if you need someone skilled, then grab Astarion if he isn't already in your party, and get to the goodies inside. They are very important. Read the note you find and you will gain a quest to investigate Korga, specifically her secret meeting place. If you don't already know where this is, don't worry. Pause on this map screen and follow the path shown to reach this spot. Down on the docks there are some nearby rocky landmasses which are in range for you to jump to. If you keep going this way, you'll find a large tree with patrolling ancient mephits. Yep, you are going to need to survive another fight, and with the mephit deathsplosion, it can easily party wipe the unprepared player. Use range to your advantage wherever you can and kill those ancient mephits ASAP, without standing next to any of them if you can manage it. Use any fire in your kit to help you bring down the woads and stop their regeneration. It may take a minute, but you can wear down this fight. Afterwards, head on over to the tangled growth patches behind the tree and you will find the secret drop-off spot for Korga and another note to read. This one reveals the spoilie that Korga is in fact working with the Shadow Druids. Now you have some dirt on her that you can bring back to the Grove. Be prepared, because this will likely lead to another fight, with some intense rolls beforehand. Saving ahead of time is recommended, but if this is your honor run, then I wish you the best of luck. The aim in this conversation is to turn Korga back to the light, which takes a couple of successful dice rolls, which may or may not get easier as the discussion takes place. So do start the conversation with your best roleplay party member. The fight itself, with Korga on your side, isn't incredibly difficult if you burst the Shadow Druids fast, but if they get off all their wild shapes and spells, then it can turn against you pretty quickly. Just go ham, as they are 3 level 5 druids, but with your supporting allies, you should come out on top. When you win, Korga comes to her senses and you can talk to her to ensure that the tieflings can remain in the grove. This is great news for Zevlor, but it doesn't finish the quest for Moll. There's one more step you need to take first. Actually stealing the idol. The ritual has stopped, so there aren't so many aggressive eyes on the idol anymore, and messing this up doesn't result in the druids purging the grove of everyone else. But you still need to pull this heist off, and there are some druids watching the idol like hawks. Take it from me, invisibility does not work here. You'll just waste the spell or potion, and darkness didn't turn out too well for me either. My personal approach was to use a bard. which I didn't have, so I had to see our friend Withers to pick one up. Through careful positioning, your bard can perform a song in the right place to take all eyes off the idol for a time, allowing you to switch to Astarion, or your preferred thief, to once again go Kenku sneaky and grab the idol. But wait, this step is important. Be as fast as you can the moment you pick up the idol and use your menu to head to your camp immediately. If you get everyone out in time, excellent, heist successful, but try to at least get out the thief. Using the bard strategy, you do not need to ungroup your party at all for this, but failing that, you get an opportunity to talk your way out of it. Be sure to roll high though, so you don't mess this up. Having pulled all of that off, when you next visit the Grove, all is forgotten, but you still have the idol. Head back in to see Moll and give it to her. Then you get your secret reward of that amazing ring. The quest is complete, and you have succeeded in one of the most awkward quests of Act 1. Congratulations! If you found this helpful or have anything you want to say, please do drop a comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time.